Yeah, we'll wait until others are joining. Okay. Yes, Pute. So now we'll see. Everybody here, Desandi, Apela, where Sami. No. Right. So by keyboard and mouse, we are giving some data and instructions to system unit. Giving some data and instructions. Right? We are giving some data and instructions to system unit. Giving. යාට දෙනවා. දෙනවා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? To give, this is not a human, right? This is a machine, right? You know, this is not a human to give, but normally we are saying giving. So giving means what? We are putting to inside, because these are machines, right? So therefore we cannot give. We are put in. We will put in, right? put in some data and instructions to system unit. Put in. Giving means put in. Right? Then put in. As well as we can say input. Put in input, right? Put in. Put in some data and instructions. Understood? To the system unit. Then after put in some data and instructions inside the system unit, it performs its execution tasks according to the given data and instructions generates meaningful information. It performs its execution tasks according to the given data and instructions. Okay, make ඇතුලේ දාමු. We'll put within brackets according to the input. Right. Okay. Then right, it performs its execution tasks according to the given data, input data and instructions, and generates meaningful information. Actually, this is some executing task means execution means some sort of process. Execution means some sort of process. Remember, when we were discussing on last day, when I was explaining that example, remember we have already created a table in Excel and we have already added some sort of data, and finally what did we do? We have already applied some function to do the additions, right? Then after we have already instructed to the computer to apply the same function to each cell. දැන් මතකද එහෙම එකක් කරා? Have you all remember එහෙම අපි එහෙම දෙයක් කරා මතකද? මේ විදිහට ඒක apply කරන්න හැම සෙල් එකකටම apply කරන්න කියලා instruction එකක් දුන්නා. එයාට guidance එකක් දුන්න මතක. ඒ දීපු guidance එකට එයා මොකද්ද කරේ? It has applied. Then after it did calculate according to the data and instructions. අර data සහ instructions වලට අනුව එයා calculation එක කරා. Calculating means some sort of process. අපි calculate කරනවා කියන්නේ මොකක් හරි වැඩක් නෙවෙයි. process එකක්. යම්කිසි ක්‍රියාවක්. Right? Therefore, keep in mind, inside the system unit, this particular execution tasks according to the data and instructions can be called as a process. Can be called as a process. System unit එක ඇතුලේ වෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? process එක. Some sort of process. Performing the execution task according to the data and instructions means some sort of process. මොනවා හරි යම්කිසි ක්‍රියාවලියක් මේක ඇතුලේ සිද්ධ වෙනවා. Right? Process. Process. Then after, in its process, it is generating meaningful information, right? After it's generating meaningful information, what will be the next stage? It is presenting us. It is presenting us. How it is presenting? It is presenting us by the monitor. When presenting means present karna kiyane මොකක්ද? Some sort of result. Presenting means එළියට දෙනවනේ. Some sort of some type of putting out something. Presenting. අපි මොනවා හරි present කරනවා කියන්නේ දැන් මම now I am presenting. Now I am talking. I am presenting the lesson to you all. It means I am giving some sort of special thing to outside. Outsiders are you all, right? I am presenting the lesson to you all, right? Therefore, I am giving this lesson to outsiders. What is the meaning of that? It means output. Lesson is my output, right? Lesson, this particular lesson is my output. මගේ output එක තමයි lesson එක. මොකද්ද මම output එකක් දෙනවා ඔයගලන්ට. lesson. Right? Therefore, this generated information outputs by the monitor. How does it output? What does by which device it outputs? By the monitor, right? Then look at this. Where created information presenting, it's sending to the monitor. Created information sending to the monitor, or else created information sending out to the monitor. Created information sending out to the monitor. You can say output. output by the monitor, right? Input, process, and output. Right? Here we did discuss the working process of the computer, right? Then, wait a minute. By the monitor, system unit outputs the generated information. It puts out, puts out, අපි එහෙම කියමු, puts out. වෙන විදිහකට කතා කරමු, right? Okay, puts out the generated information, right? Then now we did learn the working process of the computer. Every time we are inputting data and instructions to the computer, to the system unit. When we input the data and instructions, according to the particular data and instructions, the system unit performs its execution tasks according to the particular data and instructions, and finally generates some sort of meaningful information. Finally, this system unit outputs the particular generated data, generated meaningful information by the monitor. This is the working process of the computer, right? We have realized it on last day by a sample exercise. Okay, this is the final, this is the conclusion of that session. Right. Then during this working process, within this working process, we have already seen some sort of important tasks during this working process of the within the working process of this computer. We have already seen some 3 major important tasks, common important tasks. What are they?
Input,
process, and output, right? Each and every task that we are doing by the computer, what are we doing? We are sending some data and instructions to the system unit. According to them, it is executing some sort of task and generating some kind of information. and outputs by the monitor. Each and every task that we are doing by the computer, the same thing happens, right? In each and every task that we are doing by the computer, the same process happens, right? Understood that?
Yes.
Others?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Last, Apela, understood it?
Yes.
Lashini?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Perfect, right? So, then within this working process of the computer, we can see some sort of major common tasks. What are they? Input, process, and output. Within the above, working process of the computer, there are few major important tasks are memory. Within the above working process of the computer, we can see few major common important tasks. They are input, process, output. Is it clear to you all? children?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Right. Now, write down the, have you all written down the next topic, the working process of the computer?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Written, no? So then tell me, on last day task, have you all done by the paper? That example, sample exercise, have you all done by the computer? Or how? Done, sorry, done by the paper or the book?
Papers.
A paper, right. Then now write down the topic. Work. Have you all written down the topic earlier? A working process of the computer. Have you all written down that topic earlier?
No, sir.
No. Appella?
Yes, sir.
You written, nah? After that topic, we didn't write anything, ne? අපි ඒකයට මුකුත් ලිව්වේ නැහැ නේද? මට මතක විදියට ලිව්වේ නැහැ.
Yes, sir.
No, right. Then after that topic, what you all have to do is you all have to paste that sample exercise, right? Paste that sample exercise. A sample exercise එක එක යටින් අලව ගන්න. Okay? Understood that?
Yes, sir.
Right. Then write down this. Later on you can paste it. Later on you can paste that sample exercise. Then after, keep a space to paste that sample exercise and write down this. Right? According to the above sample exercise, right? According to the above sample exercise, according to the above sample exercise, we did realize the working process of the computer. As shown below. As shown below. Right. Now what you all have to do is draw down this. Draw down this like this. And මේ විදියටම මේක අඳ ගන්න ඕන. අපි මේ give some data කියන එක පොඩක් ඉඩ තියලා right. Okay. Now you all can draw down this. Okay, do it. How is the progress? Finish? Or still doing? Finish?
No, sir.
Okay, do it.